Yes, I know it's quite the title, but before you go typing your angry comment, please just hear me out. So I was recently watching YouTube and stumbled across a video called How to Make Unturned Great Again. In this video, MrSpaml spoke a lot about survival and its many problems. So I booted up Unturned and played vanilla survival for the first time in probably years. No admin, no kits, no anything. And I have to admit, it really does have a lot of problems. Basic little things I'd never really thought about were suddenly annoying me, and I guess this was because I was comparing it to other games I've been playing. As a YouTuber, I wanted to make a video talking about it and, you know, adding my thoughts, because I feel like MrSpaml skipped over a lot of stuff and I have a lot more to add. But first, and I literally have this in my notes as beg for subs and licks. That's a typo, but please subscribe if you haven't already. You know, trying to hit 30 million subs. We're only a little bit off, so make sure to subscribe and click the bell button and lick the video, whatever that means. I wanted to start this section with a simple question. Which of these is more fun to fight? A zombie on the left or a player on the right? 99% of you will have said the player. And in a zombie game, that's a pretty big problem. And to that 1%, get some help. To understand what the problem with Unturned zombies is, we need to first understand what makes a good zombie. And to do that, you've got to go full big brain time. A zombie is a mythological, undead, corporeal revenant created through the reanimation of a corpse. Zombies are most commonly found in horror and fantasy genre works. The term comes from Haitian folklore, in which a zombie is a dead body reanimated through various methods, most commonly magic like voodoo. Wikipedia. I think the best place to start is a game that does zombies right, which of course has to be Dying Light. One of my favourite games of all time, with the crunchiest, squishiest and most satisfying to fight zombies I have ever seen. Fighting these zombies is fun, challenging and extremely engaging. It really never gets old. The biggest difference between Unturned and Dying Light is the AI. Dying Light zombies feel scary and alive. I mean, just look at this. Unturned zombies are bland and a heck of a long way off scary. Already you can see how adding a form of roaming and just generally improving the Unturned zombie AI would make a massive difference. Currently they're far too predictable and are generally quite annoying, which was definitely not intended by Nelson when he was making them. These guys just walk at you, and even at harder difficulties with acid zombies and all the other ones, they're still not very fun to fight, which kinda sucks. I know it's not exactly fair to compare Unturned with a multi-million-dollar game like Dying Light, but Unturned can definitely take some pointers, and it's not like Unturned barely makes any money, with Forbes calling him one of the richest game makers of all time, putting him at an estimated net worth of $1.5 million. Damn, Nelson, you have some bread. I think that some of that bread should go towards making zombies in Unturned 2 exciting and alive, which he has already spoken about in detail for Unturned 2, and I cannot wait. So to put it simply, zombies need to be more varied and advanced. They should not instantly attack you and instead should hide and sneak up on you and have animations for when they're just walking around, you know, little stuff while they're idling, just basic stuff like that. Imagine if after a player died, zombies would walk up and start eating him. Kind of gory, I know, but it would go a long way to building the world and making the zombies feel like, well, zombies. Oh, now this is something that needs a lot of work. The inventory system in Unturned is probably the worst I've ever seen in a survival game. Haven't played every survival game, so don't hold me to that. I find myself constantly dropping things. It's like playing the most intensive Tetris game of my life. Why are the items so annoying? Why is the default inventory so small? And like MrSpaml said, why can I not stack resources? It makes no sense at all. Rust has been doing it better for years now. In Rust, not only do you never have to worry about rotating items to awkwardly fit them in your inventory, but many things automatically stack, which saves you so much time and energy. Another thing Rust does that I absolutely love is the constant inventory size. Backpacks and clothing do not change your inventory size in the slightest, which means you pick stuff based on the amount of armor it can give you and what you can craft instead, which I think just generally makes the game more fun. If you die in Rust, you know for sure that you can pick up everything you had, and don't need to crack the nuclear codes to pick up everything in your inventory. Picking up the largest capacity clothing first, rotating items while under fire, just to pick up your stuff. It sucks. And then probably to die just because you can't equip your main weapon due to being, one slot too long. It's pretty broken. It's actually a pretty major problem, and I'm surprised Nelson has never attempted to change things, but I'm hoping he does for Unturned 2. And if you're unlucky enough to have some severe OCD, Unturned is a nightmare. Good luck organizing the mess of logs, sticks, and other junk you often end up with, while balancing your 16-meter long weapons. Simply put, it's not fun. It just complicates things for new players and annoys even veteran ones. It's a broken, outdated system that lacks basic features that me and many other people have come to expect. Sorry I went on a bit of a rant, but it really is true. This stuff needs a lot of work, and the inventory in Unturned just isn't what it should be. And from the looks of things, Unturned 2 is going to adopt pretty much the same system, if not even more awkward. So can we band together and get Nelson to change the inventory for the better? It's missing so much stuff. The issues with crafting are very similar to the inventory ones, with just a general lack of modern features because none of this stuff has been changed for literally years. Like, why do I need to click on each and every little menu to find what I'm looking for? And why does the search function, don't know if this is just me, but it never works. I can never find what I'm actually trying to craft until I click through all of these little menus. What's worse is that this is a relatively simple fix. Just add some basic spell check, as well as support for Control F for searching so that I can search every category at the same time without needing to be exact with the item's name. Heck, I've been playing Unturned for 5+ years now and I still struggle with these menus. It can't just be me, right? Back me up in the comments below. Thankfully, I normally have admin so I can kind of ignore them, but it's still an issue when I do play survival. These categories need to be streamlined and show the most commonly crafted items first. Also, as Manaman said, why does each item have so much dead space? It's completely pointless unless you're playing at like 480p, and who does that? Manaman put it best when he spoke about how useless and needlessly slow Unturned building is, so I'll leave a link to his video down below and you can have a look. But in short, why can we not just go full Rust style and quickly build a base with like a blueprint or a hammer or some other alternative? Sure, you could say it's stealing from other games, but building in Rust is fun, and as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No one is going to mind Unturned taking some aspects from other games, especially if those aspects save us all from the mind-numbing experience of Unturned menus. If you have any more suggestions with things that can be done to improve or streamline Unturned building, or just anything else in this video, then please make sure to comment it down below. If we get lucky, Nelson will see this video and change some things. I'm sure you've all got pretty fantastic ideas and I cannot wait to see what you all suggest. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. This video took quite a long time to make. I typed it all out because I wanted to be clear and concise with all my arguments. And it's going to take a long time for me to edit this, so hopefully you enjoyed. If you're not already subscribed, then what are you messing at? You've just watched the whole thing, you might as well. And while you're at it, if you want to get an Unturned server, make sure to go down below and check out Pine Hosting. You can use my code MrSpaml for 40% off your first month. Click the videos on screen now, you can subscribe on the left, check out the videos on the right, and I'll see you in the next video.